Julia Street, it's Miss Natalie, and today I'm going to show you how to make a seed ball. And before we get started, I would like to talk a little bit just about where the seed ball actually originated and why it originated. And so it originated in Japan, and the person that invented the seed ball was a man named Masanobu Fukuoka. And the reason that he invented the seed ball was because he believed in something called natural farming. And basically that just meant that he didn't want people to come into natural environments and disturb the things that were already living there, like plants and insects. And the idea of natural farming is that you're just planting those things, but you're not disturbing the things that are already living there. So, are you ready to get started? So a few things that you're going to need for this activity is you can buy store-bought clay if you want. I actually made mine and I'll send the recipe. So you're going to need some clay, and you will need, these are just wildflower seeds, and you will need some dirt, some soil, and you will need a measuring spoon. I use 1/4 of a teaspoon. It depends on how big you want your seed ball to actually be. And then when we're finished, we're actually going to wrap our seed ball and make a little heart to attach to it, because we're going to give this as a gift to somebody that I'll talk to you about at the end of the video. And then you can have extra at home if you'd like to plant and see how they grow in your own garden space. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to get your clay, and probably about the size of the clay that I had, and you have it in a sphere shape, and you're just going to take your fingers and just spread that clay out like this. And then you're going to get your 1/4 of a teaspoon soil, put that on there, and your 1/4 of a teaspoon of seed. And then you're just going to take your fingers and you're going to kind of push it around that ball of dirt and that seed. Like that. You can squish it. Kind of like you do with Play-Doh when you're in the classroom. Make it into a sphere shape like that. So you can roll it a little bit. And if you wanted, you could even, this kind of looks nice to do this, is put a little of your seed on your tray or your surface, whatever you're using. I like to use trays because they're easy to clean up, and then just kind of, again, roll it in the seeds like so. It's really, and then when you're finished, you're going to allow this to dry, and maybe overnight when it feels nice and hard. Then you're going to take it, and I just have a square piece of cloth here. You can use whatever you want, and you're going to take that and just wrap it up like so. Somebody in your family might need to help you a little bit with this part. And you could work together. One person could hold it, and then you're just going to tie a little ribbon around it. And then you can make maybe a little heart, put a hole punch in it, and tie it with a string. And what we're going to do is we are going to take these, and there's going to be a basket out at Julia Street. We're going to take those seed balls, and you're going to leave it in the basket. And there is a man that lives right there in our neighborhood at Julia Street, and he is actually making a community garden. And so we're going to give these to this young man, and we're going to let him plant those, and so that we can participate and be a part of that community garden and making it beautiful. And when things are growing, it's not only going to be beautiful, but there's also going to be some things there that we can eat. So we're going to do our part and help him take care of the garden, help to pull weeds, and we're going to donate for Earth Day. To celebrate Earth Day next week, we're going to donate some of our seed balls to him. So if you have any questions, just let me know. And I hope you enjoy this activity, and I can't wait to see your sea balls, and I can't wait to see if they grow.